Hi everyone, thanks for listening in. I'm Linda Osborne from our tech consulting practice, and we're here today to talk about artificial intelligence, which is a topic that benefits everyone, whether you watch Netflix, use Siri or use Google Maps. Here in our studio today, we've got Matt Kuperholz, our Chief Data Scientist, and Paul McMahon, Head of Data Assurance. Welcome, guys.
Thanks, Linda. Looking forward to the discussion.
So Matt, I know that you're a guru on all things AI, and I know that you've been talking a lot recently about exponential technologies in particular and how this can frame AI advances. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Thanks, Linda. When you look at something like the number of processors on a silicon chip, that's effectively been doubling every 18 months since 1965. And if you then loop into that performance per dollar, you see that data is growing exponentially, communication speeds are an exponential tech in terms of performance per dollar, solid state memory, spinning disk memory, Internet of Things, connected devices, distributed ledgers and blockchain, robotics and intelligent automation. If you then consider the third important factor, which is, and they're supporting each other, that collusion means we're very quickly going to find ourselves in a markedly different space. So how do I define AI? I use a definition of if something takes inputs and produces some form of adaptive output, then it is an intelligence. So to do that artificially could be a simple rules-based system is exhibiting artificial intelligence. But the spectrum that we see ourselves moving on today is from strong AI, which is very good at a specific micro task, take playing chess, or more recently playing Go, to a more general task, a bit more adaptive or cognitive.
It sounds like data plays a huge role in AI solutions.
Yeah.
What's your view, Paul, in terms of AI and data? Is data the bedrock of AI?
Linda, absolutely. And not just AI, but any form of analytics, even basic reports, dashboarding, let alone the advanced stuff. So really important, I think, when we talk to our clients about AI, we tend to talk about the hype and the exciting outcome. We need to talk to them about the whole value chain.
And what are some examples of where PwC has helped or is helping our clients with real business problems?
So it's more a question of where is it not appropriate. I must have built thousands of AI models looking at customer challenges like upsell, cross-sell, churn risk, acquisition, targeted marketing, marketing mix modelling, employee challenges like safety or rostering, supply chain challenges, optimization, procurement challenges, financial challenges. Almost any problem domain where there are large amounts of data is applicable for an AI-based solution. An example is advanced rostering. Let's say for airlines where I've applied AI. You actually end up with a fairer, more equitable system with more employees being happier about the rosters they get. You haven't taken anything away from anyone. AI has just done a better job of solving that very complex dynamic.
Do you have anything to add to that, Paul, in terms of the opportunities you're seeing
I do,
with
Linda,
our clients?
and it's really interesting because our clients are in sort of two camps. Is AI an opportunity or is it a threat? I think those who are looking at it as an opportunity are starting to realise it's not something that's going to take them out. It's the ability to start using data and advanced analytics to do your job better. And I think human judgment combined with AI is the perfect recipe for better outcomes. A really good example, in assurance, we work very close to the financials of our clients. We're seeing clients now who have probably got their head around things like purchases and payables, where they've now been able to get data in a good shape and they've analysed backwards looking, a lot of really interesting trends. They're now starting to work out what could I do with AI to actually find some stuff that typical processes and human judgment won't find. So we're working with them to actually look at patterns in data, relationships in data, employee behaviour, vendor behaviour. And we're just starting to uncover these riskier transactions that ultimately may be more fraudulent, that they actually can start to look at, which in the past they probably haven't been able to see.
A lot of our clients are still grappling with foundational data issues and potentially don't want to wait many years to get their data in order before they kick off an AI initiative. What would be some of the techniques or approaches that we could use to help our clients deal with both the data and AI sort of challenge and opportunity at the same time?
So we're actually now building things that we call business-led. So pick a use case. Do I think there could be fraud in procurement? Do I think I could optimize my route pattern any better? And then you actually work on just the data you need to solve that problem.
I quite often say to clients, imagine I have a magic wand which will give you the perfect AI-based solution to your problem, technically. What else do you have to do with your change management, with your governance, with your people, your process, your tech? So take as given we will find the best technique, AI or otherwise, to work with your data, but it is topping and tailing it with, are we pointing it at the right business problem? Can we sprint it in an agile way? And can you make a difference?
Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Paul. Any final comments that you'd like to make?
No, thank you, Linda. Enjoyed it.
Well, I have a challenge. Bring me the most challenging problem your client is facing into. Bring Paul or I that challenge. This is what is keeping my CFO, my favourite client, awake. This is what the Chief Strategy Officer is stressing massively about with Amazon entering the Australian market. Bring us that challenge. Give me 5 minutes over a coffee to tell you how we can help make it better with data and analytics. And if you want, AI.